Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping into Mining Blocks. We're going to be checking out how our account is doing, what has changed on the site, and I've also got a payment proof for you as well. So keep watching.
Hey guys, Jesse here. So today we are dropping into Mining Blocks for a quick update, and I do believe RJ will be sharing a payment proof as well. Also remember, if you have any comments or questions, post them below the video, and why not check out RJ's channel for more opportunities to earn cryptocurrency for free, cloud mining sites, crypto investments, and lots of other crypto-related stuff. Please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you're alerted to all of his new content as it comes online. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so here we are at Mining Blocks, and big thank you to Jesse for that great intro. So if we dive into our account, here you go. So this is our account. Now it has been 1 month since the last time we were in here, and quite a lot has changed. So let's quickly run through those numbers. So 1 month ago, our hashing power was 48214. You can now see that we're 521112. And I'll go into how that has happened. Also as well, 1 month ago, our bonus was 25.1. You can now see our bonus percentage is now 29.4. And if we click on the details here, you'll see that 15% of that bonus is coming from the cards. Now, that is primarily how I've boosted my account. So basically, if we quickly go into my cards and basically just show the ones I have obtained. So the recent ones I've added were the small referral miner, the blood miner, and I believe the G4 prototype and the mid retro miner. Those four are essentially what I've added over this month, which is basically responsible for the boost in power to our account. Now, there has been a few changes with the site. There's one that I don't particularly agree with. I think you guys are, I don't want to say being ripped off. I just think that I just don't think for what you're getting and what the time it takes and what you're spending is really value for money, essentially, or value for your mining tokens is really what we're talking about. But a couple of updates that have happened. So the block reward has now been increased 25%. So basically, obviously, that's been boosted quite considerably there, the block rewards, and 46 accounts. And this is obviously, you know, for any new members watching this, 46 accounts have been banned or were banned last month for multi-accounting. So obviously, you know, they are really, you know, a few months back, maybe at the end of last year, they did really start trying to crack down on multi-accounting and abuse of the system and people cheating on the site. And because of that, they are now, like I say, they're just banning basically anyone that is, you know, falling foul of that, or, you know, that they deem is not playing by the rules, which is totally right. At the end of the day, you know, most of us, you know, have got one account, and that is the how many you should have. So if you've got 4, 5, 6 accounts, at some point you are going to get caught. But anyway, I'm really glad to see that. I am happy to see that Mining Blocks is taking the abuse of their system seriously, and they are, you know, just basically booting out people that are not playing by the rules. And for those of you that don't know a whole lot about Mining Blocks but think it looks like a fun and interesting way to earn yourself some free crypto, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description to a earlier video. Now that acts like a tutorial. It's going to give you a lot more information and a better understanding of how the program works and what you need to be doing to get your accounts up and running and earning yourself some of these free coins. But if you go right to the end of this video, that link will be there also, so you can just click straight on it and get watching. So the one thing I was talking about that has changed on the site, which, like I say, I personally don't really feel that yeah, I just don't think it's good. Basically, if we go into the boxes, so we, obviously this is for people that refer players. This one is essentially for anyone that invests into the site, and then these two are for everybody, or essentially for those people that have taken the time to either purchase or build up their mining tokens, and then they want to get a reward. This boy miner box, personally, I just think it's a waste of time. Some people will say, yeah, well, you've got the opportunity of getting a 25 gigahash big boy miner, and then if you look at that, if you trade that in on the cards, you do get like a 2% boost if you turn that into a card. But the thing is obviously with all of these random boxes, these higher ones, no matter which box it is, the higher level ones, you've got a lot less chance of winning those. So you're more likely to win either your poor boy miner or your small boy miner. And if we quickly just go and have a look in the cards, in fact, we've got to close that first. Go here, go into my cards again. Yeah, but we also need to open this. And so basically the if we scroll through, and then I think it's about page 10, I think is where it's at, but we'll quickly scroll through. Where are we at? Okay, so that's not it. Here, 10. Is that it? Or is it the next one? Here we go. So with your poor boy miner, if you win it, you're going to get I think it's like 1.8 gigahash, or you can get a 0.8% bonus. But obviously, depending on how big your account is, for me, neither one is really worth 2,500 mining tokens. I mean, with your small boy miner, if we look here, sorry, here we go. Your small boy miner, if we look here, that's going to give you a one. So sorry, yeah. So I, for some weird reason, was thinking. So your your poor boy miner is not even a gigahash, right? And they're asking you to pay 2,500 mining tokens for that. And then if you turn that into a card, you're not even getting a 1%. You're getting a 0.8% bonus on that. And then on your small boy miner, you're only getting a 1.35 gigahash miner, again, for 2,500 mining tokens. And if we go in here, you get a 1%. So 1%, I guess, isn't bad. But again, it all comes down to how big your account is. And for me, the fact that you're paying 2,500 tokens for that, I just think, for me, this box should be no more than 1,500. That's my view on it. I mean, yes, obviously, like I say, if you get that big boy miner, you do get a 2% boost if you get it you turn it into a card, or you get a 25 gigahash miner, one or the two, which those two, 7.53 and 225 for 2,500, I would not say that's bad. But the fact that you're more likely to win these lower ones than the higher ones, I personally think that, yeah, I would give, you know, I don't know. It's difficult because obviously, you know, if they are dishing these ones out frequently, you could say, well, to the 2,500, that's not bad. But it, like I say, usually with these, you know, essential loot boxes, which are all a gamble, you're more likely to get the lower ones. And for 2,500, I just think it's a bit too much. I mean, you could go, I guess, 1,750 or something like that, you know, to just sort of, but I just think 2,500 is a little bit too much for these, especially when we look at this and we view this, and the minimum, you know, a gold miner, yes, it is only a 3.5 gig hash, or this is less than a gig. But if we go into here and then scroll back to find that, so that's the overclock version. I don't think that is no, that's not the overclock version. So if we go, so this would be it. So the big boy, so with that you're getting a 0.8, but you're still getting more than a 0.65. So the bonus, if you turn it into the card, is the same, but you're still getting more for your 2,500. And because there's more miners in here, you actually have a better chance of winning one of these black miners, you know, for your 2,500. And obviously the gold miner at 3.5, if we go back through, I think it's one of the first pages, here it is, you get a 1.5% bonus. So again, you know, 1.5% bonus, I think that is well worth a 2,500. Yes, again, we go back to, it depends on how big your account is, but still it's better than 1% for the, you know, what would have been in this box, the small boy miner, and also as well the small boy miner in that is what, 1.35. This is 3.5. So for me, I would say if you want to spend your 2,500 mining tokens, just use this random box, because obviously if you get any of these black miners, apparently as well, the big white black miner is really easy to upgrade. So if you do get that, to then boost that to higher levels, apparently is quite easy to do. So, you know, like I say, I just think this is a better value for money when it comes to spending your mining tokens, especially, you know, if you've, I mean, you know, buying them is one thing, but earning them is something else. So if you've just purely earned them and you spent all that time earning them, and then you come in here and you try the boy miner box and you end up with that, you are going to be seriously disappointed, because like I say, even if you turn that into a card, it's not even 1%, and this is so low. So like I say, I just think 2,500 for that box is just a bit too much in my opinion. And like I say, if it doesn't change, I would purely just say stick with the random box. That's basically what I would say, to be completely honest. Okay, so that's pretty much what I wanted to talk to you about. I just really wanted to get that, sort of convey that to you about the boxes, because I just don't want to see people you know, spending money or spending a lot of time earning those mining tokens and then end up with such a poor miner as that poor miner. So like I say, just use the random box, and let's hope that you know, they might drop the price of that poor miner box, and then it might be worth doing. You know, it might be worth doing. What they probably would do is if they would drop it, they would then make the chance of winning the bigger miners even more difficult. So, you know, I would probably just best to stick to that random box. Anyway, okay, so I have got a payment proof for you. If we quickly dive over to Faucet Pay. So here we are in our Faucet Pay account, and I know it was last month, but I didn't do a video on it. So here you go, from Mining Blocks. We got a 3 Matic payout, and that happened on the 10th of March 2024. So it's, you know, it's only a few weeks ago, really. If we scroll down, you can see our Matic is now up to nearly 7, and we've got a total of $17 value in our account. And you know, for those of you that can't use Faucet Pay, obviously I know it can be quite annoying, but maybe what you could do is possibly put a few posts in the in Mining Blocks Discord and see if they can sort of get something working with C-Wallet. Because C-Wallet obviously works basically the same as Faucet Pay, but it does allow people from the USA to use it, whereas Faucet Pay is a bit of a struggle. It can be used by some areas in America, but most it can't. And like I say, when people have asked me, well, is there any way around it? The only way around it is using a VPN. So you can create an account in Faucet Pay, but the thing is, if they cotton on to the fact that you're using a VPN, they probably will suspend your account or close your account. So if you are going to do that, my advice would be, as soon as that deposit is made, withdraw that from Faucet Pay to an external wallet. So just in the event you get caught out with your Faucet Pay and they close it down, hopefully there will be nothing in there for you to lose. That's sort of the best advice I can give you. Okay, so I wanted to make it relatively fast. That's pretty much all I wanted to bring to you. So if you are interested in that tutorial I spoke about earlier on in the video, it's probably on your screen right now. So get clicking and get watching. And if you can, please smash that like button. It really does support my channel, which then helps me make more content to help you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.